Puerto Rico has been rattled by more than 100 earthquakes over the last week. The strongest one came this morning when islanders woke up to a 5.8 magnitude quake. And video coming out of the island shows some damage to homes, especially ones built on stilts. There are reports of significant damage in the town of Guanica. Now, you may recognize it because that's where the bioluminescent bay is located. Now, the latest quake happened not too long ago. This time it was on land. It was a 4.8 magnitude quake. Parts of the island are without power, and small landslides prompted crews to temporarily close roads on the south coast. Now, remember, this is all happening as the island is struggling to rebuild after Hurricane Maria hit back in 2017. Is there a reason that we're seeing so many earthquakes in this area then?
Nothing that we can pinpoint and say that's exactly it. It's in an area of seismic activity where we normally do see it. That house you saw in that video, that's really typical for houses, especially in that area. They're kind of up on stilts.
Right.
That damage was from this morning's quake, which was 5.8, which was offshore. We just had one at 4:37 p.m., just 20 minutes ago or so. And that one was at 4.8. That one was over land in the same vicinity, southwest Puerto Rico. You can see what's happening here. That's the area where we've seen all of these quakes in just the last week or so. But you notice the big one we had offshore this morning was right there. That was the 5.8, and the one that we just had, in fact, this one right here is brand new. I'm even going to have to check the size of that one, but that's probably in the 4.5 range. These are 100 times weaker than that. But they're formidable earthquakes, so a lot of shaking. So the damage of that house we just showed you, that actually occurred from this one this morning, this one being over land, and it was only 6 miles deep. The shallower it is, the more shaking on the surface. So there's going to be some issues with some damage for that one. If you look to the north, there's two plates right along this line. There's the North American plate and the Caribbean plate, and they're kind of coming at each other. That's where you would expect a lot. We see some there, but we've been seeing them down here. The good news is these green faults you see, they go like this. They don't go up and down. They're called transform, and so they do not generally create a tsunami threat, and we have not had a tsunami threat with any of these over the last week. That's at least some really good news there.